All right, now let's get some colors out of this. I think I'll switch, let me make this a little smaller so you can see easily. I'll switch over this window to my styles.css so that I can make a note of the colors that I grab. I'm going to need this nav background color. That's also the background color of the button. I'm going to need this maroon color for the hover tag and also for these two headlines, the H1 and the H2. So if I click on this, let me get some space here. If I click on this, I should be able to see the color right down here, the background color. So I'm just going to copy that, including the hashtag, and put it down here underneath my other styles, just as a note. Here's that color, and let's click on this. There's that color. Just making some color notes here. And then I'm going to need to get the footer color. That's black, so I won't have to think about that. I'll just write hashtag 000, which is the shortcut abbreviation for 6 zeros. And then this text is 666, so you know its actual color then is hashtag 666666. All right, I've got the colors, and so for now I can close this Figma and I can begin to create my styles. So beside this, I'll go back to the two-column view and I'll make that my index and these my styles. And I think actually, instead of the index, what I'll put on this side is my result. So I've got this here and my styles here. Let's begin to build some styles. I'll start with the nav. Background color, and it's going to be this first one. And then on this same nav, the text color is white. So hashtag FFF. And then I can do my H1 and H2 colors. H1, H2. This is a multiple selector. And that would be this color. And there's my color for that. Now I'm going to do my footer colors. Background color will be the black. And the text color will be this dark light gray. Let's make that what it should be. There we go. So let's take a look so far at the colors just to see how we did. And there we go. All right, we've got one more color to add. This is for this button that's down here. It's the same as the nav. So we'll go to the index and see where that is. It's right here. It is a class of buttons. So I'll come down to my styles and I'll put it before the footer dot button. And I want to give it a background color of that same, and I'll give the text a color of white. Save, and let's look at it live. And there's the button. Great. Now we'll move on to styling the text.